Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I would like to do a journal with me. This one is going to be very interesting because I'm planning to do the episode 1 of a series that is going to be called Fake It Until You Make It. So what we're going to do today is basically copy the steps of one spread of a very kind of famous account, and this week is going to be about Purple Universe. So what she does to start a spread is stamping the background. Well, she has actually a very interesting style. She does many different things, but some of the things that I like the most from her spreads is first, she usually has a background that is stamped. The second thing that we are also going to try is using a lot of die cuts. That is the main thing that she uses most. Uh, Basically, the differentiator between her account and many others is using um, die cuts. So we're going to try to do that. And then the third thing is trying to aggregate like the sentiments into a background. So for this specific one, let's use these circles that is from one of her spreads. So she uses a lot of handmade paper. Unfortunately, I don't have it, but we're gonna use at least the circles and we are gonna organize them in the same way or as close as she does. I also don't have the same sizes that she does, but I'm gonna try to be good enough or use my materials as good as I can. Of course, she uses also a lot more natural kind of organization because I don't have those sizes. I'm gonna try to do my best, and again, um, because these are not very neutral colors, they are more like vibrant colors. I'm gonna have to replace my color palette considering what I currently have. So I did put my die cuts in a paper that has some texture on it. So it's a darker green added to a lighter green. So we're gonna paste that, and as you can see, I'm putting some of the circles up, and I'm gonna put some of the circles down that big circle. So that's something that she does. Actually, many people do it, but she does that. She masters that. And as I said, one of my favorite things from she is that she always puts die cuts below the circles or below other elements that make those elements to pop up. We're gonna try them right away. So what I did is cutting up some additional die cuts that are leaves die cuts and other things in the same green that is the background of my circles. And I also trying to use some colors that are complementary because I'm not using very neutral colors here. And so I did cut some clubs and uh, some lips in here, so I'm gonna put them in the as part of the background of the circles, and I already love it. I honestly don't used to do this, but I'm loving the way it's looking like, so I'm gonna probably copy this technique from her and to add this into my probably my um, future spreads. And again, it's not only from other die cuts. As I said, I have many other things that I cut in the same color. Probably not gonna use all of them, but I did put something that is gonna color match this green, and it's gonna be this purple. So I cut this in PET tape, and again I'm gonna use the die cut to be in the background from this flower. I think it's very useful to have like more or less an idea of where you want to put those flowers. Of course, I'm not as good as she is, so bear with me, and that's why these series are called Fake It Until You Make It, right? Because I'm not as good as she is, but I love trying new techniques. I love trying how other people do stuff, and I think that we learn a lot through the way. And although I do have kind of a preference in style, learning new things is always something that we do as humans. And kind of it is in social media is this symbiotic interaction where you can learn new techniques and new things, and uh, social media is full of ideas. So although it's not exactly what she does, this is something that is very similar to the ideas and the patterns that she uses. Again, this is not exactly a copy because she doesn't use these colors, or even she doesn't have the same issues that I have. Um, so we're gonna make it. I'm gonna put this lady with a roller rolling glue, I guess. And so she's in washi tape. Instead of taking out the background paper, what I'm gonna do is just paste that with there because I don't want to lose the image of this girl into the background of the green. And I'm already liking it. It's really complementary color. It's perfect for the purposes that I was looking for. And we're gonna paste the glue here, and so it's gonna be looking just fine. I just don't like when the image is kind of the corner is not very well pasted. So far so good. And again, I can use additional flowers. That's another thing that she does very well, is keep putting stuff around, like this, for example, this flower behind, and then she usually puts like flowers around the main piece of flower, usually die cuts, but I think I'm not good enough at color combination to decide what color I want to put around here in die cuts. What I know is that the purple is working just fine, so I will keep using the tape. But again, what she usually would do is she would put die cuts in there instead, which I love. I admire her style very much, and these die cuts are good enough. As you can see, they are behind the circles and they look so natural. I really love that idea, and I think that going forward I'm gonna try it more often. And then since we have this here, and you can see my tape has some gold, we can add additional things around the circles, which is actually the goal. She puts a lot of little things. But another thing that I like, she is not afraid of the white spaces. I think that it helps a lot that she has a stamped background that really makes it the rest of the pieces pop up, because you already have something in the background and you don't have to worry about it. So I think that that's a good idea. And as you can see, the circles are partially covered, but just by starting by having some die cuts background in circles it really makes your main piece be more consistent with the main idea of the journal. I really like it. I think it's very fun. So I think that I learned today a couple of things. The first one is I'm not as good in color combination. I'm kidding. Well, it's true, but I think it's more than that. I really love the die cuts below the circles. It's very natural. Another technique that I want to try here is using like this text in a background color. So I have these white stickers that I'm gonna paste into this purple page, more or less. I'm gonna put this in two areas of my background. So I have seen many people doing that. Purple Universe is one of these creators who uses this technique, but I saw many others doing this as well. So I really want to try. I haven't done that in the past. I saw many people in the card making world who do this as well. I haven't done this in the past, so let's try and see how it goes. I have the feeling that this is gonna be something that I'm gonna keep forever in my crafting, but let's just see how it will work out in this. And then I'm trying another purple, but I think that the purple that I have here is just fine. So what we're gonna do is just paste that in the background paper, and then from there we're just gonna cut in the size and put that in our spread. And again, I didn't use all the green die cuts. As you can see, I still have some green die cuts in the background, but I'm not gonna use them all. I don't want this to be oversaturated. I don't want to be too noisy in the background. I really like the idea of having some white spaces, which is something, again, that I really love from Purple Universe. I think like her name is Briselda, probably. I might be wrong. I'm sorry. I apologize in advance if I have the wrong name. But she's not afraid of the white spaces, and I love it because I usually cover my page fully, and that might not be the best idea. And as I anticipated, I love the way this looks like. I think it's really popping up the sentiment in this page. So I really think that I'm gonna be using this more often. I saw people doing this in the past and I was like, this looks so good, but I don't feel like it's gonna be worth my time, and I regret. In other words, you were right, I was wrong, this is perfect. I don't know why I didn't try this before. I wish I did. This is really good. I really love the way this is looking like. I think it's a perfect combination. And I learned many things today by just copying somebody, which is great and it's amazing. And I love the community because part of the community work is kind of teaching. Anyway, this is the final look. I hope that you enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching.